Well, what happened? Oh. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hold on. Let me get some gloves. I should have got them already. Hold on, y'all. Welcome, y'all. I just thought I should come on here real quick, y'all. And, chit chat with y'all for a minute, and, just give y'all some updates on how things been going. As you know, I was having problems with my tooth or whatnot, and I'm doing okay. Lovely Mimi. I'm doing okay for the most part. But yeah, I still have to do surgery. I had to take, I'm still on antibiotics. I had to do them twice because the first time it didn't work. And then so I can't get surgery until the infection is totally gone. But they were going to do it for me last week, but I still had the infection, so they wouldn't do it. And not only that, I went on and decided to go to an oral surgeon to get it done where they can put me to sleep because I wasn't happy for what the dentist said to me last week. He said by being infected, I do need to come out. And then he said that it's not only that, it's infection down in the bone area around the tooth. Once they pull the tooth, then they will have to shave down around, clean around the bone or whatever, which is fine. But the part that I didn't get, he wanted to do this procedure with no numbness, no nothing. And the reason why he said that was because he said that it's infected and it would basically go against the numbing Novocaine, whatever the heck that is that they shoot in your gums. Because the first time when I went to the doctor to try to get them to kill the pain or whatever, the first time, this was on the 3rd or the 4th of the beginning of the month, they shot me in my gums 6 times, and I still was feeling it. And the pain went away for like only maybe 20 minutes. So by the time I left urgent care back home, the pain started all over again. And this time it was worse. So I already went through that, and I didn't want to go through that again. So I went on and said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and give me a referral to send me to Seattle to get it done where they put me to sleep. Do that. I don't know. And then not only that, my blood pressure's spiking. And since I still have infection, my blood pressure, it fluctuates, But for the most, and they did prescribe me some blood pressure, my blood pressure pills on Monday. And, but I didn't take them. Because when I got there, my blood pressure, it was down. It went down to like 134 over, I think it was over 80 or something like that. That was good. And then an hour later, after Donisha came, an hour later, I'm just sitting there. They took it again before I left. It went back up to 174. So that's the reason why he prescribed me those high blood pressure pills. And he was like, take them, when your blood pressure spike up, you take them so it can lower it. But guess what? I didn't take them. I've been doing good. I've been doing good. I do it every day. I do it in the morning and I do it at night. And so I've been doing it, I say almost two weeks. No, it's been since the 6th of this month, but it's been going down. So I did it this morning, and it was 134, which is good. So I don't have to take the medicine. I have not been taking the medicine. But anyways, enough said. Okay, I'm going to make my you read the description, heart healthy salad. Since I ain't been this, and not only that, I also changed up some habits as well. I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking. So I haven't had that since, I say, about the 5th here we is. It's what, the 27th. So I've been doing good. You know, glory be to God. So I've been in here. I've been creating stuff, and you know, I thank God I don't crave it. You know, you know, I've been drinking for years. I've been smoking cigarettes almost 30 years, and I've been doing pretty good. You know, and I just thank God for that, because I want to be able to, you know, get back to my old self. You know, get back to my old self. Start doing other things other than, you know, doing that. I'm not saying I don't think about it, because I do, you know, because, you know, when you're going through stuff or whatever, you pick up a habit and you're going through stuff or whatever, any little thing can trigger you to to crave that. But for the most part, I've been fighting that. You know, I just pray, you know, and you know, just say the blood of Jesus, and you know, and I'm okay. And so what's one thing about the craving, it only lasts for a few seconds. It doesn't last long. Now it will come back, you know, like every 30 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that, but you know, you just ignore it on purpose. You don't do it on purpose. You know you can do it. You know, if that's what you want to do, you know you can do it. But it's all about making up your mind, you know. And maybe God allowed this situation to happen for me to, you know, get it. And yeah, I didn't like that, because that was, you know, life. Yeah, life. You know, like I explained it before. It was terrible, and I don't want to experience that no more. I'm good. I'm good. I can find other things to do to keep myself busy. Or I chew the hell out of some gum, though. Sugar-free gum, man. On one side, I chew the hell out of some gum. But anyways, enough being said. Okay, so I'm going to make my salad, y'all. I'll read my comments in a minute, but I'm going to make my salad. So I got me some kale. Kale is the best. So everything that I'm using, I looked it up online. So everything that I'm using today is very, very, very good. Good for your heart. Good for your blood pressure. Vitamin C. Um, uh, Good for your immune system. All that. I love kale. I eat kale every day. So so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna chop up my kale. And you eat it raw. I don't cook kale. I don't cook kale when I cook my greens. I like it raw. Yeah, I like it raw. And you know what? The stems is where all the nutrients are. The stems is where all the nutrients are. I'm going to use just some of it. I'm not going to use all of that. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. As I chop it up, I'm going to do it like this. So, I got a Ziploc bag. I'm going to put, I already rinsed everything. I'm going to put my kale in here. I got red onions, red and orange bell pepper, cherry tomatoes. Y'all, and this is my favorite, y'all. Black garlic. I don't know if you guys ever heard of black garlic. This is my first time hearing, seeing it. But y'all, it's just like a gummy. It's just like a gummy. You could see. It's like a gummy bear. You know, you can. It's really good for you. So I'm gonna use that whole clove. It's not strong. It's sweet. It tastes just like. It has a texture of licorice. But it's sweet. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay. And then I got me some boiled eggs. I put my boiled eggs, I boiled them in my beet. This is beet juice. So I want that. So I bought me 2. Y'all, this is like my 3rd time making this. When I tell you this stuff is bomb, I don't know what else to tell you. But normally I don't put meat in it. I just use the vegetables and stuff. But yeah, bomb. Then there's the other one. Okay. And then I'm going to put in a couple of beets. Okay, and then I'm going to put in one of my pickle radish that I made. Well, actually, it's a pickle jalapeno radish. Okay, put that in there. And then some dried cranberries. Oh, I forgot something. Hold on. Y'all, and I don't even eat peanuts, but I tried it and it's really good. Give it like that little crunch, a little crunchy texture, y'all. Just a couple of them, and you grind them up in there. And my grilled chicken is it was store-bought chicken, but it had like a little sodium in it. So what I did was I boiled it a couple of times, poured all the water off of it, and boiled out all the salt. And then some lime. Okay. And my favorite, my garlic habanero hot sauce. And what I did was I mixed it in with some light mayo. And then this is the rest. This is all I have left of it. I've been eating the heck out of it. And then you just pour it in there like that. And then you zip up the bag. And then you get the pasta. Y'all, when I tell y'all, y'all need to try this recipe. When I tell y'all, when I tell you this is bomb. And not only is bomb, it's healthy. And you get a lot of energy. Because I feel like this. You don't have to be on. I think I'll use the rest of this sauce in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me move this out the way. So I should be having surgery sometimes, hopefully sometime next week or so. Which I will be happy. And then after that heal, then I have to go and get the rest done worked on. Now I can pour it in the plate. I'll save some more. I'll put the rest back in the bag and take it to work. Look at that, y'all. That looks good. Ooh, 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 ooh. This looks good, y'all. Let me try it. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See? But, huh? Let me put a little bit more lime on it. Okay, now I can read you guys' comments. Damn. Hey, you're brilliant. Hey, Chill Will. How y'all doing? Yeah, y'all know I've been missing in action, but I just thank God, you know. So, get back with the get back. Gotta eat it slow. Y'all, when I tell y'all, since I ain't been doing them habits no more, y'all, last night, y'all, I made me some homemade jelly. Let me show y'all. I made it and I put it in this jar. This is a spaghetti jar. But this is strawberry, blueberry. See? I made this last night. When I tell you this is really good, I've been doing all kind of stuff. Also, I think y'all, I just been making all kind of stuff, y'all. And in the morning, this is what I eat in the morning. I eat this in the morning, y'all. I eat this in the morning. These granolas. You know what I found out the secret is? You know how you eat, because this has apples and cinnamon in it. And you know, they like in clusters or whatever. So what I started doing, because when I discovered this, I had that morning before I went to work, I just ate some regular oatmeal and it just wasn't doing it for me. When I was able to eat, it just wasn't doing it for me. So I have a couple of bags of these. And so I'm like, okay, let me try and see if I can take some of this and put it in a bowl and put some milk. The first day I did it, I put it in a bowl and I put some heavy whipping cream in it, right? And put it in the microwave and put a little brown sugar in it. And when I tell you it tasted just like, just like oatmeal. See, it comes out in clusters like that. Comes out in clusters like that. And it still be crunchy, but soft. And so what I did was, the next day I did it, I chopped up me some bananas and put in it. But then that day, when I got home, I went on and made me some dehydrated. I dehydrated me some apples, some sweet potatoes, some apples, and some bananas. I didn't damn near eat all these. And then over here, I dehydrated me my daughter Tiara, cause she had me on this. She said, "Mama, put you some kale in the what you call that, the what's the damn you know that damn thing, not the microwave, but that one thing that you cook it. I forgot. But anyways, air fryer. There you go. And put it in the air fryer, and it tastes just like sushi. Well, I don't like sushi, but it was pretty good. But so I dehydrated them, and I dehydrated some green beans, and I dehydrated some sweet potatoes, like I said, and some bananas. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend all these up, right? And I'm gonna make a powder. And like I can use it for like, like when I'm cooking my meals or whatever, I can use it in that. Or I can put it in your soups and stuff like that. I'm still doing the same thing that I normally do, but I'm just trying to do something different. I'm just doing experiment, and doing something different. And you know what? It's a blessing. It's a blessing. And I like it. So. Hey, AJ. So, oh, that's a big piece of lettuce. So, I'm just trying to do something different, y'all. And I feel good about it. And I lost some weight. Can y'all believe that? When I went to the doctor, I weighed 213. I'm down to 193. Down to 193. Wasn't trying to. But it is what it is. So how y'all been? What y'all cooked today? Thank you. I'm trying. Sometimes we do certain stuff. We be warned. God gives us all warnings and signals and everything. And, sometimes we want to be hard-headed and we want to listen. We want to do things our way, but we still want to reap the benefits of what he has for us, what he said he has for us, and what he said we can have. We want to reap the benefits, but we don't want to change. We give up some. We will give up something that we really don't care too much about. But the stuff that we really, really, really need to sacrifice and give up, we don't want to do that. We hold on to it. And then when stuff start messing up in our lives or whatever, we crying, we praying, we asking God, we fasting, we doing all this for God to come in and help us or whatever, because we don't want to go through the pain. Well, he tried to spare us from the pain. So he's not saying that he's not gonna come through for us. He's not saying it at all. But the thing about it is, how long did it take us to turn and listen to what he had to say before we changed? It had to say, it either something had to tragically happen, or it took you a long time to make up your mind to choose. So now that you have chose, sometimes when we choose and we say, okay, God, I'm not doing this no more. I'm done. Please forgive me. I'm done, God. Then we want him to come in on a white horse or whatever and deliver us immediately. But he couldn't get us to change immediately. So he's not saying that he's not going to deliver us or anything or help us or anything out of our crisis. But we're going to have to wait until he's ready. We just going to have to be patient and wait. And I know a lot of times we don't want to wait, but you have to. You have to. And I'm learning that. You know? This is really good, y'all. I mean, every ingredient in this salad plays a role down the road of healthiness. If the situation was different, would I choose this? No. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't choose it at all. But I'm glad that I did. Because it's healthy. And it's beneficial. And it helped me sleep good. Yeah, since I've been down, I ain't been selling no plates. I ain't been doing nothing. But thank God. I'm just breaking the ice on this whole situation. And it's far from over. This is the beginning. But on 4th, it'll be a month. And I thank God. And I'm going to take this opportunity and I'm going to run with it. I want to be free. You understand what I'm saying? I want to be able to wake up in the morning and don't have nothing holding against me. You know, addictive habits. Holding over your head. And you're not doing none of the stuff that you're supposed to be doing because you're trying to feed your habit. You know, it felt good to drink, you know what I'm saying? It felt good to smoke cigarettes, get the edge off. But you have to ask yourself, why are you doing it? What's the reason? You know, it's quick. You can hear some news, some bad news or something, and that give you one real reason to go do it. To go back to the habit that God took it from you. It give you have an excuse, you know, you make up some type of excuse to go do it. But no. You reject it on purpose. You're not saying that, you know, that you're not going to always have that urge. But there's a consequence. And, yeah, I'm good. Because I can't believe I walked around this long with my blood pressure up in the 200s. That wasn't number God. That wasn't number God. But that pain was so tense. I never experienced nothing like that in my whole entire life. I have had toothaches before, but not like that. I couldn't focus. I couldn't think. I mean, it was terrible. It was terrible. I don't wish that on. I don't wish that on nobody. I don't wish that on my enemies or nothing. You know. And I've been, you know, and I have good support. You know, you guys, I have support from you guys. I have support from my friends. You know what I'm saying? I have my family, my children, you know. You know, my fiance, you know, I have good support. You know, Lisa, She hit me up on the clove water. I made me a big container of that. I drink that every day because, you know, but, you know, with the infection and everything, you don't know it could have got in my bloodstream or whatever. And so I do that every day. I'm on it, y'all. I'm on it. I'm on it. Because, honey, the devil come to steal, kill, and destroy. And it won't be me. It will not be me. So, I am looking forward to new recipes, y'all. I'm still gonna be frying my chicken though, but I ain't gonna be able to eat it like I ain't gonna be. I cook it. I can bake it or broil it. I can have it like maybe once a week or maybe once a month. Cause like I said, I can eat fried chicken every day, but that breaks my heart. My heart's broken by that. But thank you, child of God. Hey, Rita. Love you too. Yes, it does. Everything does happen for a reason. Because, yeah, I was at a place where couldn't nothing help me. Nothing. No medication, no nothing. No nothing. The only one could help me was God. That was it. And prayer. Mm-hmm. Prayer. Oh. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go take my pill. Dang it. I was supposed to take it before I ate. I guess I'll take it with some cranberry juice. Take it with some cranberry juice. Yes, y'all. I've been slacking, y'all. I mean, but you know, it's understandable. But I miss doing what I love to do. I miss my popcorn. I gotta get back on that. I miss my cooking. I gotta get back on that. I already made my hot sauce. I just gotta get the containers to pour the stuff in, and I'm just so behind right now. But that's okay. So behind right now. I gotta do something. Cause y'all, my job, I don't get medical. I don't have no sick leave, nothing. So when I was off a week and a half, honey, that came out of my pocket. That came out of my pocket, and I was like, whoa. But hey, it is what it is. My health is more important than a doggone paycheck, for real. But that put a killing on it. But I can't complain. I'm here. That's right, Chill Will. That's right. Because the first day my tooth started hurting, honey, my boss looked at me, honey. They looked at me like, oh, well, get back to work. They didn't care. Thank you, brilliant. Y'all, when I tell you that garlic habanero is good, hey. And look, every last one of those sauces, every last one of my sauces that I have, I have them in jars, in the fridge. But anyway, there's 6 of them. So every one that I have, when I tell you, you can use them as a salad dressing. You really can. Mix them in. You can mix them in with mayo, like mayonnaise, and pour it over your salad. You can marinate your meat with it. Really good. I'm on to something. Honey, when I tell you this morning when I got up to go to work, before I went to work, honey, I had me a... Remember back in them days, the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, a big, thick peanut butter, be what mom and them used to call them choke sandwiches. It wasn't good unless the peanut butter was sticking at the roof of your mouth and you take your finger and pull it down on your tongue. Oh yeah. And then you pack it with jelly. Man, oh man, oh man. This is so good. This is strawberry, blueberry, and cinnamon. Good. I took Terrell a container today to work to him this morning, and then I took one and gave one to a lady at work. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Good. These is gonna be for sale too, y'all. This weekend I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do apple. No preservatives, no nothing. Bomb. I'm gonna do the green apple. I'm gonna do the green apple jalapeno. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna do grape. I'm gonna do grape because I have a big bag of grapes. Purple grapes. I'm gonna do grape and I'm gonna do green apple. Jalapeno. Yep, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So. Yes, honey. I just thank God because He just getting me to opening up my eyes a little bit more, you know, to be able to see what's really important. What's really important. And habits are not important. They're not important. All habits do is keep you broke, keep you depressed, keep you angry, for one. Yeah, that's all it does. It's just keep you broke, keep you angry, keep you depressed. That's the number one. That's the number one thing. Depressed. You be depressed. But you know what? Best thing that ever happened to me in my life. Now the God gave me an Audi. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna run with it. I'm not backtracking. No. I thought maybe the 24 hours, you know, you probably have, you know, but you know, I had no withdrawals or nothing. No, nothing. That's really good. And like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say that I don't think about it. I do. But it feels like something's missing. You know, you're I think your mind have to catch up with what's going on. Your body has to catch up with your mind. You already made it in your mind you don't want to do it. But your heart and your mind got to be one. It's in your heart that you're not going to do it. But it ain't up here yet. Up here yet, it sums up any excuse to go back and do it. But I don't miss it. I don't miss it. So I choose not to do it on purpose. Yeah. And I don't, you know, I tell you guys about it, but I don't go around, I don't broadcast it to nobody. I don't, you know, I don't sound no alarm. I don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't brag about it or anything. You know, I tell you guys because, you know, you guys know about my situation and everything. And, you know, maybe I could be a blessing to somebody else that, you know, maybe, you know, that's trying to stop it and may don't have a crisis, but just tired of living like that. So you just make it up in your mind. You ask God to help you choose and just make it up in your mind. And do it. You know, you may do it, just do it, take one day at a time. You know, you might do it today. Tomorrow you might fall. Don't beat yourself up about it. Get back. It's up to each individual. Just put it like that. It's up to each individual. I know. That's what I'm saying. I need energy to do it. Yes, I do. And when I tell y'all, honey, I enjoy my bed. I sure do. I climb up in my bed. And as I come up for work or whatever, get something to eat, go in there, read my Bible for a minute. And after that, I have the rest of the day, you know, and, you know, just chill. And it feels really good because normally I'll be ripping and running. I'll be over here, I'll be over there, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that. Don't be doing absolutely nothing. We'll burn that all my doggone gas. Don't be doing nothing. But I'm learning. Glory be to God, I'm learning. What time is it? But anyway, y'all, I love y'all so much. And you know what? I'm finna get up off of here. And I got something to do tomorrow. But I'm going to do a community post in the morning, let y'all know, because I have something to do tomorrow. And I'm going to do a community post and talk to you guys. And then Saturday, hopefully I have some meals, some meals to sell Saturday. I'm going to reach out to some people tomorrow. And I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna do a video. I gotta get back on going back over to DONISHA'S house and doing my pre-records, and start back. You know, just getting my revenue and stuff back up. You know, because I fell a little bit, and so it's time for me to get back up in the game. And I really appreciate you guys, and I love you guys so much for you guys' support. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next video. And this salad. The salad, it'll be for tomorrow. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it in a Tupperware bowl or whatever, and it'll be for tomorrow. I ain't gonna throw it away. It's too good to throw away. But anyways, you guys, I love you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for keeping me in your prayers. Also, you guys, go over there to my daughter, Vivin with T. She needs you guys' prayer. Go on her page, see her story. Donisha probably posted it too. Pray for my baby. She's going through something. And she needs all the prayer that she can get. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.